Guys, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. You guys subscribe. I'm gonna do. Well, howdy everyone, it's been quite some time. Reason being was I decided to take the weekend off and then celebrate my birthday. So sorry about that, sorry about missing Cringe Tuesday. Forgive me please. Today I'm going to tell you another story of my childhood. This happened while I was in middle school. I was about like 12 or 13 or something, and around that age I was a little firecracker. I was terrible at controlling my anger, and I would lash out quite a bit at anything that made me upset. At the time I was friends with this kid. He was a very nice young man. We'll call him M, because that's the first letter of his name. So M invites me to his birthday party at the local YMCA. We all got our swim trunks on, we get into the pool. It's a nice hot summer day. I got my sunscreen on. The water, body temperature, so it kind of sucks. It's hot, it blows. And we decide to play this game called Sharks and Minnows. If you don't know what Sharks and Minnows is, essentially one person will stand above the pool, one person will stand on the edge of the pool, and everyone else is on that same edge, sitting there, and the goal is to swim to the other side of the pool and get there without the person standing above catching you. And the person standing above has his back facing the pool, so he can't see, he only has hearing to go off of. So we decide to play that, and we decide to make the birthday boy the shark. As a little handicap for the person standing up above, for every time he turns around and no one has gone, he has to take a step forward, so he's further away from the edge. Consequently, after a while, this lets him get a lot of speed because he's able to sprint across the friggin' ground and just dive into the pool. But this game hadn't progressed that far yet. I decided to pull a tactic on him. What we would do a lot in this game was we would swim out like 1 foot and like start making a lot of noise, and then go directly back to trick him into looking back thinking, oh, someone went. But no, then he had to take a step forward. So I decided to do that. I swim 1 foot out and make a bunch of thrashing noises, and he turns around and I'm on my way back, and I touch the edge, and he's in this middle of jumping into the water directly on top of me. His feet collide with my shoulder and the side of my head, and it hurts. I didn't even take time to comprehend the situation as to why he jumped. I thought he deliberately jumped onto me because he didn't like me. So I rise above the water, steam coming out of my ears, the rage of 1,000 suns. I take my hands and I make that shape, and I go for a nose strike. I immediately got violent. So I bashed him in the nose. To put this into perspective, you can kill someone if you do that hard enough at the right angle on someone's nose. So potentially I could have game-ended this poor young man. So I do that, and of course he starts crying. You know, that hurts. We all get out of the water. Everyone's looking at me. His nose is bleeding. I ruined his birthday. And I'm sitting there, I'm just like, I'm sorry, man. You shouldn't have jumped on me. And he explains, he's like, I thought you were going, dude. I thought you were going, so I jumped in the water, but then you swam directly under me. And it was all this big misunderstanding, and I was being a jackass. And if you're watching this, M, I am sorry, my good man. I'm sorry about that day I made your nose bleed and ruined your birthday party. Thank you for watching today. That's all for today. I am back on my daily uploading schedule, so I hope you stick with me and see me tomorrow. Have a good night.